Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to clean your nubuck or suede boots without having to go to the expense of buying the UGG care cleaning kit. I do own an UGG care cleaning kit. I also own 5 pairs of UGGs and a pair of just sheepskin slippers. So when it comes to cleaning them, because you do tend to wear your Uggs all year round, apart from obviously the summer, but when it does come to cleaning them, owning that many can become quite expensive because the bottles are only so big, and then you've got the repellent, which is the same size, and things like that. So it's not always practical to buy the £28 kits because they're just so expensive and you go through them so quickly. So I was kind of racking my brain on how to clean my Uggs without having to go through that expense every kind of so often, and I came across a really great cleaner for nubuck and suede. I don't use it all the time. I do occasionally use my UGG cleaning care kit when I'm getting them out for the first time. I do like to use that kit because they do need a bit of a deeper clean, but in between washes and when they just need a bit of a touch up, when they've been worn quite a bit, then this is the remedy that I use. So just to show you the products that you're going to need today. The products are a nubuck cleaning solution, some Johnson's baby shampoo, extra mild, obviously the Uggs that you want to clean, a soft brush, water, and a sponge. So, the first thing you want to do is get your Uggs, and this is to clean authentic Ugg boots. I only buy authentic. I think you guys should only ever buy authentic. If you're going to buy Uggs, buy the best. This doesn't apply to anything else other than what I would use to clean my official Ugg boots. So if you're using a cheaper material or more expensive material or anything like that, this kind of doesn't apply. This is just for the Australia made Ugg boots. I'm going to use this old bottle brush. I buy these Advent bottle brushes to clean my son's bottles, and when they get a bit kind of tatty at the top and I tend to change them, I save these because they make an absolutely amazing soft suede brush. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my boot and just wipe off the dust before I start to wet the boot. Oh, sorry, not even showing you. Okay, when that's done, what you want to do is you want to start applying water to the boot. So what I do is I dip my sponge in the water and I just start to immerse the boot. Don't completely dip the boot in water. This is not the way to do it. You want to just do it yourself, kind of dab it on so that all areas of the boot are wet but not soaked. You don't want to soak your Ugg boots. So that's the kind of moisture that you want to get on. I'm just going to finish the rest of it. I actually went into the UGG store because my friend works in the UGG store in Manchester, and I asked her, you know, what is safe to use on your UGG boots. Obviously she did recommend the UGG cleaning care kit, but she also recommended other things because she knows that we're friends and she wants to save me that expense. And she says that on her Uggs she uses this remedy as well every kind of few months or so. Just for the same reason really, because £28, it is quite expensive, especially considering the fact that you've already spent £130 on your Uggs as well. But at the same time, it is so important to maintain your Ugg boots because you're spending so much on them. You want to make sure that you're cleaning them and shampooing them and taking care of them because they keep you toasty and snug in the winter and they take care of you. Ugh. So when your Ugg is fully kind of wet, it should resemble something along the lines of this. So obviously you can see it's not soaked, but it's wet. So this is when you want to apply a bit of shampoo. Not too much, you just want a nice mild sudsy water. Mix that in. And then you want to start to scrub the brush, not too aggressively, just mildly scrub it. Make sure you get into the inseam. And scrub all the boot so the suds are on the boot. Just going to do the front. Don't add too much soap, even though you think, oh god, you know, it's hardly any suds on these, you know, soap in this water. You don't need much at all. Don't work against the grain of the suede, either work with it. And like I said, don't scrub too aggressively. Just take your time, you know. This is a really gentle material. Okay, now when you feel like you've really scrubbed all of your boot and you feel like it's clean, you want to rinse it a little bit. And the way you do that is you have another bowl of water for rinsing. Wash the sponge out and then just rinse with your sponge. Now, I have never found a water and oil repellent as good as the one that's actually by Official UGG, which comes in the Cleaner Care Kit. You can buy it separately, but I've never found one that works as well as that, so I do recommend that one in terms of protecting your UGG boots from water and oil damage, which you're going to have to do once this boot has dried. So just rinse your boot off. And then when you're done, you should have something that kind of resembles a nice big wet boot. And that is now shampooed. You don't have to do it more. Well, I don't have to do mine more than once. If you do have a lot of spots on your Uggs and you do find that they do need a second application, you can do that. Just remember to just scrub really, really gently, because these are such like delicate little things. You just want to make sure that you're taking care of them. Once that's done, another really simple kind of remedy that you can use is a Kiwi, or any brand really. I use Kiwi Suede and Nubuck Cleaner, and what this is, it's a spray that has like a plastic brush on top. These bristles are quite harsh, so when you're scrubbing, be so gentle because they're really abrasive, they're really, really strong. But they're designed for suede, so they are safe, but just don't go like scrubbing them like mad. So you want to hold it about 20 centimeters away from the boot and just spray it all over. And this has really nice fragrance to it as well. Kind of smells like, what they call now, French fancies and marzipan. And then just circular motions, or you could go along with the grain of the boot. And this you can use to tackle any spots that you might have. Hand in the boot. Again, don't scrub too aggressively because these bristles are really quite abrasive. And that's it. So just to show you, the finished product, well, obviously it's not finished yet because it needs to dry, but once you've shampooed it and treated it with your Nubuck cleaner, it should look something like this. You want to leave this in a naturally dry place to dry. Do not put your Uggs in the dryer, even on a soft fluff setting. just don't do it. Don't leave them near a radiator, don't leave them near direct heat, don't use a hairdryer, just leave them in a warm, well ventilated room where they can dry naturally and by themselves. It should take about 24 hours if you've not completely doused them in water, and these should be ready. What I always do is I put some newspaper inside or some tissue paper just so that they maintain their shape really nicely. And yeah, what I'll do is once these have dried tomorrow, I will upload some pictures for you so you can see before and after. But this is the next boot that I'm going to clean. Obviously I'm not going to film that, but they were quite dirty before. I mean, they're not like massively dirty, but they have got some spots and some wear on them, so it'll be really nice to see how they come out tomorrow on this cheaper remedy for you. So I will take some pictures, but I just thought for time purposes I'll just clean the one boot. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful, and obviously if this does work for you, it's just going to save you so much money. I'm not saying don't invest in the original UGG care kits, I'm just saying maybe buy yourself 1 or 2 a year, and the rest of the time in between deep kind of shampooing, use a remedy like this. So I hope you found that helpful, and thanks for watching. Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick update on my UGG boots. They've now dried after giving them that treatment of the baby shampoo and everything like that I did on my previous video, and I just wanted to show you just how great they look. So the remedies really worked. They've cleaned up really nicely, and I'm really happy with it. So obviously, as you can see, that remedy has really worked to remove any kind of stains or things like that from the boot, and they are looking like new, and obviously it's not caused any damage to the boot either. So that's what they look like now, so I'm really happy with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. I am going to do a how to clean your leather kind of nubuck boots as well, because as we're coming into winter, a lot of people will be wearing like their nubuck boots, so I am going to do a video on that as well. So if you are interested in checking out that video, then definitely do so, and I will see you all soon. Take care.